All right, everyone. How are we doing this week with our portfolios? That's gonna be my main thing today. I'm not gonna be long here, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna try to make my best to be as long as possible. But I'll probably be here for like 45 minutes to an hour. But I really want to talk about our portfolios. I haven't done a video in a while, pretty much. So and I've been feeling much better. But for some reason today, I guess I forced my voice too much at work, and I'm pretty much like my throat is once again not feeling very well. But I'm definitely gonna try my best. I'm gonna show you my portfolio because I am at a very good total value right now. Portfolio performing pretty good, except now in December once again it's down. But I'm gonna show you in a minute. And I've been looking at a couple stocks that are going down in share price. One is Costco, which I was just looking at right before we started the live stream. And then I'm also keeping an eye on Netflix. Those two I'm really liking a lot. Ah, man, I really want to add Costco to my portfolio. That's like my favorite store, and you guys know that for sure. Let me see who's there in the chat. Music, what's up, M? How you doing? How's the portfolio doing this week? Let me know there in the chat. And then Tim, of course, Tim, always gotta make it here. Nice to see you there, Tim, in the chat also. But can't wait, guys. Oh man, I really want to add one of those stocks, honestly, to my portfolio. I really like Costco a lot. You guys know that. I love going to the stores. I like the business. They continue to expand, and members continues to grow. Like the membership continues to grow. I'm an executive member in Costco, so it's one that I don't think I'm ever gonna stop going to Costco. To be honest with you, I like going to Costco. I like to shop around in there. So I know it is a good business. So I don't know. It is one that I'm really keeping an eye on right now, and I'm gonna show you in a second. What's up, Jeremy? How are you doing, man? Nice to see you there in the chat too. Um, but let me show you guys real quick the portfolio performance, and you guys can see right here that my portfolio balance is right now $32,300 right now. That's both of them. That's the dividend and the growth portfolio together. So in the month of December so far, I am down 0.44%. So that's $136 that I'm down in returns. But I did receive a nice amount of dividends this week, honestly, especially from SCHD and some other companies like Realty Income, Main Street Capital. So I'm pretty happy with those dividends that just came in the last 3 months. I got 2.37% return, and then in the year to date, I got 12.58% returns right now from both of the portfolios together. My growth portfolio hasn't been performing good, honestly. My growth portfolio hasn't been. It hasn't been doing very good. Let me see if I can show you just that real quick without showing you the account real quick, the account number. But yeah, but my growth portfolio hasn't been performing good, honestly, in the past couple of days, especially with IBIT. Let me see real quick, and then I'm gonna show you all of my positions real quick so you guys can see. But let me see. Yep. Oh no, I can't show you. I can't show you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me show you the portfolio real quick right here. Let me move it up real quick so you guys can see the. Hold on, I got something wrong here. It says 32,600, but it's not really 32,600. So this is wrong right here. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. I think there's something wrong with my spreadsheet. But you guys can see I'm definitely over $4,000 though in unrealized gains right now, 15% from my portfolio, which is doing good. I'm at 349 shares of SCHD. So the SCHD dividend dripped, which it was good. It was awesome. I think I picked up like 3 shares or so from SCHD. So that was a good one right there. Um, So right now it's at $9,200. I got invested, so 9,600 market value. I'm almost at $10,000 in market value from SCHD. So based on the expense ratio, I'm gonna be charged $6 every year, pretty much, pretty soon, for the management team to manage SCHD. Google is in my second spot. I'm down. I'm now 87% in the green right now. Um, but it's going down in share price. Right now, my spreadsheet shows 309. I have a feeling that some of these share prices are wrong. I might need to refresh this. I think I might need to refresh my sheet because I thought Google was at a lower share price. That's what it was. I needed to refresh my sheet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry right there. That's why my spreadsheet wasn't showing the right amount, but you guys can see it now. $32,300 right now. Yep. So Google, it is. I'm up 79%. I'm up 79%. That's pretty much it. I'm not up 90% like before. But right now, I'm keeping a close eye on it because it's going down. It's under $300. I want to grow my position even more. So that's gonna be one of my goals pretty soon. I definitely have to grow this position in Google because I'm holding for a couple of years. I have not decided where I'm gonna start buying, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm probably gonna start throwing 20, $30 here and there. But right now, Amazon is one that I'm definitely gonna be buying this week though, because it's right now $221 in share price. I'm only up 11% in my position. So this is one I am going to start buying some more this week. 9.169 shares right now, and I want to grow it even more. So Google and Amazon are going to be my two positions that I want to buy. Even though I bid in my growth portfolio, I got 18 shares, and right now it's back down to $48. Bitcoin is going down in share price. Let me know there in the chat who's buying Bitcoin or who's buying any of these ETFs. Let me see some messages in the chat real quick. Brain Chow, how was New York? So Brain Chow, um, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go away from investing real quick, but I did not go to New York last Sunday because it snowed over here. I'll show you a picture as proof because I had to shovel. But it snowed over here in New Jersey, in where I'm at, so I couldn't leave the house pretty much until like later in the morning, like after lunch or around lunchtime. So I was like, you know what? I told my daughter, nah, we can't go to New York today. By the time we get there, there's a lot of traffic right now. We're gonna get back like very, very late. So I didn't go there. I did go to Edison. So I'll show you later, Branch out, where we went out to eat. But I am going this Sunday though. This Sunday is gonna be nice. It's gonna be like in the 50s. So I am planning on taking her, and the family and some of her friends because she wants to go with some of her friends to New York. So I'm gonna be going to New York this Sunday. So I'll definitely take a couple of pictures and show you guys real quick. I haven't been to New York in like, well, I've been to New York, when I go take my mom to the airport to JFK, but I haven't been to New York like in a couple of years, honestly. Like 2 years. I haven't been to New York to walk around. Um, but yeah, but I didn't get to go, but I did go somewhere else in Edison, New Jersey. That the food was pretty good. The food was pretty good, especially if you like sushi. Let me see what's up, Jay, Rain Chow. I got my first ever dividends from SCHD and SCHY. I might be hooked. Nice. It does get you hooked, I'm telling you, when you start getting those dividends and you start looking at the chart, if you keep track of them and you start looking at the chart and see the growth, quarter over quarter, year over year, man, I'm telling you, you'll get hooked. I love growing my dividends. Pokemon Unite, growing that SCHD position fast. Yeah, I'm trying to grow it as much as possible. Pretty much, pretty soon, I'm gonna sell my Kenview position. So, because right now it's at $17.28, somewhere around there, and some of that is gonna go into SCHD. So that's gonna help me even more. So Tim, I don't know what my goal is gonna be for 2026 because I am gonna put some of this money into SCHD, but um I'm aiming at the goal to be between 500 and 550 shares of SCHD for next year. I'm still undecided on what number I'm gonna choose. Um, but some of this Cambio money, which I have right now, $461 in market value. I'm at a loss of $100 right now. Oh, my audio is low. Let me see. How about now? Let me know. I just turned it up in the mic. um, so as you guys can see right here, yeah, I'm down $100. I'm gonna put some of that into SHD. I'm gonna buy some more, but I am at 349 shares right now. Love the dividend. I really, really love the dividend. I really love. I just updated this. Oh, I forgot to erase this. But I did give an update on the last video that once I updated my SCHD dividend right now, it's because what is it? Yep, I updated it to $1 and 0.0476 cents, and I divided it by four. So I have it I have the updated one right now. So the estimated yearly dividends right now is at $366 from my SCHD position alone. Before it was $346. So now that's a difference of $20.47. So SCHD, by growing their dividend this year by 5%, I was able to get another $20 in estimated yearly dividends from SCHD. And if they grow their dividend even more next year, because sometimes SCHD grows the dividend double digit percent. So that's going to be even better, next year, hopefully. But my estimated yearly dividends is at $896 right now. All right, let me see. Let me see. Behold, I have $1 dividend coming from Nvidia. Drip not on. LOL. Hey, $1 is $1, man. $1 is $1. I'm telling you. Good evening, East Boogie. The Thrill. What's up, Jay and guys? Nice to see you there, The Thrill. Yep, I just turned it up. Let me see if anybody else said anything about the audio. Yeah, that worked. I can hear you much better now. I thought my AirPods were messing up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I turned down the volume so you guys didn't get any background noise, but I guess I turned it down too low. So that's good. That's good. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit more, just in case. All right. Yeah. So let me see. Let me see what else. What else? I think the payoff when Camview gets acquired is like $18.23 a share, but I can't verify that. Yeah, I think I looked it up in the last time in Google when I went into what was it? In Google Gemini. I think I went into Google Gemini and it gave me the KVUE um, acquisition by Kimberly Clark, right? Clark details. I think Gemini was able to give me some details right here. Let me see. Something went wrong with the response. Okay, I guess Gemini is not working. Yeah, but it should be around 48. Is cash in stock? Yeah, because they will also give you some stock too. With the purchase. So yeah, it's probably gonna be. I think it was between $18 and $20 or something like that. The total per share, something like that. I don't remember, but I am gonna sell it pretty soon. Right now it's at $17. I'm okay with losing $100, honestly. I'm okay with losing $100 in this position, and I'm gonna put some of it into SCHD. The rest of it, I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet because I hate that I'm gonna be losing some of the income in February, May, August, and November. But right now, like for example, let me see. I think it's Procter and Gamble pays in those months. Yeah, Procter and Gamble pays in those months, and that's one that I'm really liking right now. It's at 100. Hold on, is this one refresh already? Let me just make sure that this one is refresh. Yeah, yeah, it was refresh. But yeah, Procter and Gamble's at $147. Earlier in the week, it was like around $142 in share price. So I can add up to some more of that, but I'm gonna add up to some more SCHD. I want to really grow that position a whole lot more, a whole lot more. I'm telling you. Geo, that's good. Okay, so the audio is good. Let me know if it's still too low, Jeremy and guys, just to make sure I can turn it up a little bit more. I still have some more volume that I can turn it up. Tim, impressive goal, 500 shares. It's an average of 3 per week, 554 shares per week. Your drip should eat up about 20% of the shares needed for 550 shares. Nice, Tim. I really like it. I really like it. I'm thinking about trying to be, even if I don't get to 550, just to put the 550 goal. So I could go a little bit harder on it. I could go on that goal a little bit harder. That's really kind of like my plan right now. So I think I'm going to aim at 550. Even if I don't make it, I'm still going to feel accomplished with whatever I make. I feel like, let me see, Brainchild, my quarterly dividend from SHD was 48 bucks. Nice. That's my Netflix for the quarter. Nice. When you really look at it that way, and you can start using some of that for the bills that you pay, man, I'm telling you, that was somebody at my job got like a $50 gift card, or $100 gift card or something like that, and said the same thing, but like, with groceries. He was like, oh yeah, this is not bad. Got $100 in a gift card. This is gonna buy me groceries for like the next 2 weeks or something like that. He told me. So I was like, when you really think about it, you're like, yeah, like getting something like that, like getting paid, or getting a gift card from somebody or something like that, especially with the dividends, getting some dividends out of nowhere, just by, you know, just by waking up, yeah, and you get some dividends paid up, and you could use it for food, you know. Anders, nice to see you there, Anders. I still like the AI picture. I like that you continue to keep it. Finanzas con estilo. Nice to see you there, man. SCHD already paid, right? Yes. Yes, it paid on Monday. I had the drip on. I picked up. Hold on. I got to take you guys out of the screen real quick because I do have my account here. Hold on. I'll tell you guys right now. I'll give you a let me see. Yep. I picked up about 3.5 shares. I picked up with the drip on 3.5 shares almost. I'm definitely very, very happy with that, man. 3.5 shares almost from my SCHD drip. How much did you guys pick up? Let me know. Let me know there in the chat with the drip on. How many did you guys pick up? I picked up 3.5 shares. I'm very, very happy with my dividends right there. Yeah, it was almost $100. I almost got from my SCHD position almost $100. Almost there. Let me see what else in my full portfolio. Johnson and Johnson is performing good right now, 35% in unrealized gains. I really want to take a look at Costco with you guys, and then I also want to know you guys' opinion in Netflix. I really like Netflix. I'm really liking Netflix. I think it's one that you guys might see in the growth portfolio. I think you guys are gonna see it in the growth portfolio. If it continues to go down, I really want to have a very nice entry point right there. Let me see. Procter and Gamble, Bank of America. I still have not sold. I'm up 91.5%. I'm almost up 100% in my Bank of America position. I got 28.5 shares. Let me see. Vici Properties, 50 shares. I'm happy with my Vici Properties position. I really like it. 50 shares already. 50.6. I really spent some of the cash. I have like $391 in the dividend portfolio. So I really spent some of the cash in Vici Properties, and I really like it. I'm down 5% right now in my position, but I really like the dividends. Hold on, let me go into the dividend portfolio. This one is gonna pay me $91 of estimated yearly dividends on Vici Properties. Hold on, let me see. VHOL SCHD Pay Monday. Hi guys, I hit the like button. Isra, always reminding everyone, please don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. I really, really appreciate it, man. I really, really appreciate it. You always remember. Let me see. Anders, man, I am looking for flights for Christmas. Woo! I don't know. I think there's gonna be no flights. Black Magic, the economy, no seats, premium economy, 21K, business 7K. Is it 21K or 2K? Yeah, 21K. What? Business 7K. Wow. Where are you trying to fly to, Anders? Where are you trying to go? Brain Chow, $100. That's great, Jay. Yeah, I know. I was very, very happy when I saw that drip. Oh man, I'm telling you. Woo! I saw it. I looked at it on Monday right away. Right away on Monday. Let me see. Music, 4.8 shares. Nice, M. Nice. Almost 5 shares. Finanzas con estilo, just 1 share, but it's one more share into the position. So don't, I never underestimate, it's like one brick at a time, continues to build it up. And, before you know it, it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 shares that you're going to accumulate with your dividend. You will see. You will see. I've been building on my position. I'm telling you. I used to buy when it was in the 70s before the share split. I used to buy like about $20, $15, $25, $30. Anybody that has been with the channel since the beginning knows that I wasn't even building my SCHD position with full shares. I was buying fractional shares every week, like I've been doing with my Amazon position, with my Google, and look at it right now, 300 something shares. I'm very, very happy with my position. East Boogie SHD picked up 8.8 shares. Nice. That's awesome. 8.8 shares. Wow. SEHD Drip picked up 24 plus shares. Nice, Thrill. Nice, nice, man. What? 24 shares. That's a whole lot of income right there. You know, that's a whole lot of income right there for sure. Wow. Let me see. And there's 21K. Yeah. Rally to Oslo, Norway. Oh, you're trying to go to Norway. That's why. That's why they're so expensive. Woo. Nice. Well, hope you find something, and hope you have a nice trip also. Um, Let me know how it goes over there, and if you're gonna join the chat while you're over there too. I'm sure you have internet, right? But yeah, let me continue to go right here before I go into Costco and Netflix. And I really want to know your guys' opinion in Netflix, because I'm also gonna talk about hold on, this right here, this news right here. Warner Brothers Discovery rejects Paramount Skydance hostile bid, saying Netflix offer is superior. So I was listening to Joseph Carlson's um, video right before I started this. I gotta watch it again though. I gotta watch it again. I got it right here on my phone. It was a pretty good video. I really, really liked it. Where he was explaining everything from this deal. And pretty much Paramount doesn't really have the money, to pay for this deal. Like, they're trying to get money from everywhere, and I guess they lied in the offer that they gave to Warner Brothers. Definitely, Netflix has the money. It's like a $400 billion company compared to Paramount, which is only like what, like double-digit billion-dollar company, like $15 billion company or something like that. So I really like this deal though for Netflix. I really like this deal. I think that they will do very good. Some of the series that Netflix did that they did very good when they had them was like Daredevil. I don't know if any of you guys saw Daredevil, but that one was one of my favorites, especially when Netflix had it. It was really good. Very good action. Um, very good story. They also had when they also made the Punisher. That one was good too. I really like those. I think what else they had was Gotham also Netflix. I don't remember, but that one was a good one too. I think Netflix will benefit from this deal a lot. I gotta read into it again, and I gotta listen to Joseph Carlson's video once again. But he explained everything very good. Um, I'm not buying. I don't want to buy Netflix just because of this deal with Warner Brothers. I really like that it's going down in share price, and I really like the company overall. They're growing subscribers, they're growing revenue, and I think for the long term, even including now, they have some deals with some. Um, what is that? Oh my gosh, um, man, I forgot. But they made some new deals with some of these. Oh man, I totally forgot. What was it again? What was it again? I totally forgot. What was it I was gonna say? I lost my train of thought, man. I really did. I really did. Oh, with some podcasts, with some podcasters. So they're gonna add a podcast now to Netflix also pretty soon. So that is something also that is gonna bring more subscribers, I think, into Netflix. Because even though people like to watch podcasts on YouTube, by having Netflix also, you have some movies, you have some podcasts if you want to switch into that. So that's gonna be pretty cool, actually, a pretty good addition to Netflix, so they can continue to compete with YouTube. Even though I still think YouTube, is gonna continue to do very good. A lot of people like YouTube. More than any other app, pretty much. So I don't know, but I still like Netflix though. Let me see. Music. Anders, will it be cheaper to fly out of WIS or NY? I always drive somewhere for international flights because I'm cheap. So I pick up the closest, cheapest airport. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Washington is a long ways from me. Let me see. RDU is 150 miles drive as it is. Oh, gotcha. Tim, Gotham was CB. Oh yeah, it was CB. It was CB. But I think I saw it on Netflix. Wasn't it? Didn't they showed it on Netflix or something like that? But yeah, but I really like Gotham. Gotham was one of my favorite series right there. But yeah, but Netflix, it is one that I am keeping an eye on. Let me see real quick. Where is it? I'm gonna show you real quick right here. I was taking a look at Costco, which is down in the last 6 months 12%. So it's at $862. And I really want to add this one to the dividend portfolio because they pay a nice special dividend every couple of years. That it will be good to have in my dividend portfolio. And hopefully in the upcoming years, Costco will do like a share split or something like that. That that would be something good. But you guys can see the dividend is only 0.6%, and the PE ratio right now is at 46. 52-week high was at 1,078. 52-week low at 844. So it's much, much closer to the 52-week low. That doesn't mean that the company is cheap, but it's presenting like a pretty nice opportunity if you want to start a position in Costco. I really, really like this company. I was also looking at it right here in stock analysis. And I was taking a look real quick at the financials. Let me show you real quick. But look at that revenue. It's just growing very nicely, very, very steadily. I think, what is it? The third quarter is usually their best quarter because that's when they charge the memberships. That's when they charge the memberships in the third quarter. So that's why they always have a nice and good third quarter right there. But the revenue growth is just, pretty steady, 8%, as you guys can see right here, 7%. Let me see, the operating income is just growing very good also right now. Let me see the shares outstanding. Shares outstanding, they're pretty flat because they have a share. Uh, they pretty much Oh man, I can't find the words anymore today. I don't know. I'm kind of losing it. But yeah, but you can see 443 million shares right now. So this is one company that I really really like a lot. They have some debt, but they have a lot of cash. Look at the debt, how it's going down. It's at $8.1 billion. There's some construction in progress because they continue to build more and more um, of those warehouses everywhere. And I do believe that they also buy the land where they build the warehouses. So you can see that there's $1.88 billion that they're using in construction right now. Payout ratio is only 27%. So that dividend is pretty safe right now, even though it's very, very low at 0.60%. Um, but you guys can see that every couple of years they pay a very nice dividend. This time in 2023, right? Wasn't in 2023? They pay $15 per share. So if you had a very nice amount of shares, you got $15 per each share of Costco. But yeah, I really, really like this company. Let me see. Costco trades higher than Nvidia? Probably. It probably does because it's pretty expensive. Costco is always expensive. Right now it's at a 46 PE, at a 41 PE ratio though, forward PE. So that's based on Costco, the way that Costco trades, they always trade at a premium. They never trade cheap. Let me see. Nvidia, yeah, it is trading a little bit more expensive than Nvidia. Nvidia is trading at a 42 PE, 24 forward PE. Wow. And Nvidia hasn't been performing very good, right? As of lately, down 10% in the last month. Year to date is up 27% still. But from the highs where it was like at $206, now it's at 170. Any of you guys buying Nvidia right now? Let me know there in the chat. But you can see Nvidia in the last year is up 29%. The last 5 years is up 1,100% from Nvidia. Wow, strong buy. They still call it a strong buy. Price target $248. Wow. One company that grew their dividend very good was Waste Management. Not sure if any of you guys hold it, Waste Management, but they grew their dividend 14.5%. Look at it right here. 14.5% dividend increase, and then they also approve a 3 billion share repurchase program. So they're gonna buy about $3 billion in buybacks. So that's gonna be even better for the shareholder. It's trading right now at a PE of 34, forward PE 27. Let me see the dividends right now. Payout ratio was at 51%. Dividend growth before it was announced, it was at 10%. So now 14.5% for the next dividend. That's definitely good. That's definitely good right there. Dividend yield is only 1.5%, but Waste Management just continues to grow their dividend. Look at this. Look at this, how it grows. Their dividend is growing very, very good. There's always, to me, there's always gonna be garbage, So I think that this is a good company for the long term. Of course, not financial advice, but for the long term, I think this is a good one right here. Waste Management. This is one company I should have started my portfolio with. Honestly, should have been Visa, SCHD and FXAIX. I would just start with that. If I was just starting to invest right now, I would start with those two. With either FXAIX or another S&P 500, index fund or ETF, and SCHD. I will still start with those two, and then I will add companies like, maybe in some time, not like at the very beginning. In some time, I will start adding companies like Waste Management, Visa, probably Costco, maybe something like that. But this one is really good. Company right here in Waste Management. I really like it. I really like it a lot. I don't know why I don't invest in it yet. But look at that revenue, how it's growing. Some of these companies, I'm like, why don't I invest in them? Like, why don't I? 403 million shares. Look at this buyback right here in shares. So they're not even diluting the shareholder. So this is one company that I really like a lot too in waste management. Whoop, whoop. Creativity for the win. White Christmas it is. PE, I mean, they are more expensive than Nvidia. Where is their new chipset? LOL. I picked up Tranche Monday. Okay, okay. Behold, have CSP sold $173 this week. Likely will get filled. Okay. Let me see. Links. Just picked up WM last week. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Let me see the share price where it's at. Last month is up 5%. Year to date is up 8%. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago it was at 196. Pretty nice share price right there. And then let me see, in the last 5 years it's up 89%. So it's still up, but this company is pretty good. Let me see the thrill. I'm holding cash to max out my wife Roth and your wife and your Roth IRA. Otherwise, I will be buying Nvidia and Meta. Yeah, Meta looks good. Meta is looking good too. The guys were buying pretty much like when it was under $600 and even in the low 600s. Right now it's at $649. It's only at a 20 APE and at a 22 forward PE ratio. So yeah, it's still a it's still a buy, I think. Not financial advice, but yeah, I think it still looks good. $818 price target, 26% upside from here. Analysts are calling this a strong buy. So you can see it's up in the last month 6.5%. Year to date it's only up 11%. Last year it's only up 4%. And in the last 5 years it's up 135%. This company, you guys know already. I don't even need to go into the financials. They're doing good. This is a good company right here in Meta. I almost did buy. I was thinking more of on like depositing from my high yield savings account and buying some Meta platforms, but I don't know. I didn't think about adding it to the dividend portfolio. Let me see. Have you looked into MLPS for the dividend portfolio? Recently opened small positions in MLPA, HESM, and ET. We'll see how it goes. Let me check one of those ticker symbols. MLPA. Let me see. Global X. Oh, you mean like some of these covered call ETFs? Nah, haven't. Not yet. Not yet. Is this a covered call ETF? Let me see. MLPA is actually market cap weighted USD live stream MLPS and stock stream. Ticker symbol MLPA. No, I haven't looked into any of these. Oh, they're not covered calls. Let me see at another one. HESM. Oh, this is the gas station. Come on. Come on, right there. Yep. This is the gas station, right? Yep. This one is at a 8.78%. I think we looked into this one before. I wasn't a big fan of it. Let me see. It's down 7% in the year to date. Let me see. I don't know if I like this one though. Did I like it or did I not like it? Let me see. 400. Their revenue is growing. $420 million. There was something I didn't like. Yeah, the shares outstanding. I think it was this. They're diluting the shareholder a lot. I think this was the one. This was one that I didn't like because of that. Let me see the financials in the other one in MLPA. Global X MLP. Yeah, this is an ETF. Let me see real quick. Dividend yield 7.84%. Dividend growth 5.73. Yeah, no, I have to take a look into these ones better. Let me see the other one. ET. Energy transfer. Let me see. Payout ratio is 105%. Wow. Gotta be careful with this one. Dividend yield is at 8%. This is another energy stock. Yeah, just gotta be careful a little bit with these. The revenue, hasn't been growing. It has been going down. Let me see. Yeah, they're diluting the shareholder too. Those are some two metrics that I like to look. EBITDA 3.49%. Yeah. I'll have to take a look. Let me see the thrill. I keep trying to put away for the IRAs, then I go buy Nvidia on every dip. Yeah, not a bad plan. Jeremy, I hope I'm wrong, but it feels like there's more down coming. Yeah, I think the S&P. Let me take a look real quick at the S&P. Um, as of recently, it was down 1% today, down 2.3% in the last 5 days. Let me see. It's down. It's flat. Year to date is now only up 14.5%. But yeah, it's been going down as of lately. In the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks, right? It has been going down. The S&P. Let me see the Nasdaq real quick. It is at 600. It's up in the after hours though. Let me see. It's down almost 5% in the last 5 days. In the last month, is down 1.3%. Year to date, it's up 17.4. So yeah, I don't know. There might be some opportunities, Jeremy, coming soon. I still have some cash in my dividend portfolio. I don't mind spending. I wouldn't mind spending it. Let me see the thrill. Music. I know the feeling. I almost bought Nvidia today. I had to distract myself. LOL. Yep. Let me see. My thesis is that someone will eventually have to power the data centers. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I like some of those. What was it? FIX, I think it is. Like I also like that. That is very true. Electric companies. Some of those. This one right here, FIX. I forgot who brought it up, but I put it in my watch list too, and it's up 100%. And I have put it on my watch list. I don't know. I think it was like in July. I think it was, or something like that, or August. I think when it started going up, that's when I put it on my watch list. But this is one of those electrical and engineering and construction. That's the industry is on. But it's like with HVACs and pretty much like heating and cooling company. So this is something that should always also look into as an investor. I should look a little bit more into it honestly, and get a company like this one, like FIX. The PE ratio right now is at 37, forward PE 29, because AI, all those data centers are gonna need heating and cooling, mostly cooling because needs to cool down all those computers, but it is gonna need some of these services in heating and cooling. So, and you guys can see right here in the last year it's up 90%. This company right here, this stock, I think everybody's already bullish on heating and cooling. Look at the revenue. It's at $2.45 billion. Right now it's hot. This company is hot right now. And I'm sure they have some very good contracts out there. I haven't looked into it, but I'm sure they do. With some of those, remember that, what is it? Amazon, Google, Microsoft, they're all investing in CapEx. Meta is also investing in CapEx. So they're all investing in data centers. Like they gotta build up these data centers. These data centers need AC, air conditioners, heaters. If they are like in Canada or places like that, or in the north of the U.S. Wherever they're building, they need some of these HVAC units. So companies like this will benefit a lot. This company I liked. I should have done more research. I procrastinated on this one though. On this one I did. I procrastinated. I started looking more into other companies, but companies like this in the HVAC sector, pretty much, heating and cooling. I think these companies are gonna benefit a lot in the future from AI and those data centers and everything. The thrill, Jeremy. I feel the same way. Broadcom is getting hammered. LOL. I'm not buying the dip until it gets below 310. Let me see. Let me take a look at Broadcom. AVGO is the ticker symbol. Let me see. It was down almost 5% today. Wow, last 5 days is down 21%. What's happening here? Let me see. Year to date is still up 40% though. This might be an opportunity to build it up a little bit more. The forward PE is at 32 from a 68 PE ratio. The price target is $415, so an upside of 27% from here. So it looks good right there. Let me see, in the last 5 years, it's up 667%. Look at that dividend. Dividend growth 11.5% from this company right here. Payout ratio is only at 50.7%. Dividend growth 15 years. Let me see the quarterly revenue. Look at this. Broadcom is growing. They're growing their revenue very good. So to be down that much, I'm guessing, yeah, like Jeremy says right here, the tech is getting slammed. AMD hammered today also from B Hall. It looks like an OPP. Okay. Yep. But yeah, it looks like the tech sector is getting slammed, but it's growing the revenue. Look at this. Financial says otherwise. There was probably a lot of some of the future already priced in the company, in the share price. So that's probably why some people are probably taking, or investors are taking gains on it, most likely. They're issuing shares, so something to look at and keep an eye on. But look at the free cash flow; it's also growing. So um, very good financials right there from what I see. Real quick on Broadcom. Yeah, let me see the earnings this week. Um, there's Cintas earnings this week. Who was it that wanted to um, add Cintas to their portfolio? Was it Tim? I think. I think it was you, Tim, right? Cintas have earnings this week. Look at how they're growing their revenue. Very good growth right there in revenue. And let me see the earnings per share is also growing very good. Last quarter was like at $1.20. So they have very good revenue earnings per share growth. So let's see, that's gonna be tomorrow, Thursday, before open. So before the market opens, you guys will see Cintas earnings report. Anybody else looking at Cintas? Let me see, Jeremy. ORCLP in the punch bowl and ruined the party for everybody. Yep, yeah. ORCL. We're gonna take a look at it in a second. I want Cintas. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the earnings per share, Tim. Looks good. Looks good. How about Nike? Any of you guys holding Nike? I like the clothing and all that, but the company is not doing very good. Look at the revenue. I think there's a lot of other companies taking market share in Nike already. I don't know. Yeah, Nike needs to do something. I don't know what they need to do, but they definitely need to do something. $65 per share. Look at this. Wow. Yeah. Look at this. Let me see. In the last 6 months, it's up 8%. Year to date is down 13%. Last 5 years is down 52%. Look at this. Look at the share price, how it's going down. Wow. This is not good for Nike in share price. This is not good. Yeah, the revenue hasn't been growing. Look at this. It's going down. It's just there's a lot of competition right now. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of competition. Not even Jordan is able to help them right now in Nike. Let me see FedEx. FedEx Corporation. Yep. So FedEx. This is another one. I don't know. I think UPS will have a better chance than FedEx. That's just my opinion, right? But FedEx, yeah, it's pretty flat on revenue growth in FedEx. I have to take a look at a little bit more of their numbers. Let me see real quick. It is up 7% in the last month. Last 6 months, it's up 23%. Wow, flat in the year to date though. In the last year, it's up 3. In the last 5 years, it's only up 2%. Wow. Wow. 63% of the analysts are calling this a buy and 38% a hold. Price to sales ratio is at 0.75. PE ratio is at 15.2. Let's see. Let's see if FedEx continues to grow, but I think I like UPS better as a company. Let me see. Cintas has been around since I was working fast food 90s. Yeah, Cintas has been at my job. There's a Cintas truck every week. Pretty much, they come and leave uniforms for one of the departments. The thrill. I sold all my speculative stocks for a small gain. I will play the speculative game once Nvidia starts to go up in price. Okay, thrill. I own Nike. I'm down 5%. Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of companies, man. It's a lot of competition out there, though. A lot of competition for Nike. I was a senior ITSM BZ consultant for Nike in Memphis. I hold no shares. Wow, M, nice, very nice position right there. In Nike, I like it. You definitely got a nice resume. The thrill part of my dividend portfolio. UPS is moving upwards. Let me see. UPS. Let me take a look at it right here. I like this website too. I got this one from Jeremy. Jeremy hooked me up on this one. In the last 5 years, it's down 42%, but let me see recently. Year to date is down 20%. Let me see. In the last year, it is down 18%. Yeah, and in the last 5 years, it's down 42.3%. Yeah, also, if you see the revenue hasn't, it's not growing. But maybe some of these companies like some of these companies like UPS and FedEx, they'll probably. Do you think they'll benefit from robotics in the future? What do you think? Do you think FedEx and UPS will benefit from robotics? Because if they do say, for example, like UPS and FedEx, that they will invest in robotics, I think that will definitely attract me to those two companies. Let me see. The thrill. FedEx is a great stock. Yeah, it looks good, but the revenue wasn't growing. To swing trade. Okay. Not to hold long term. Amazon is talking about making their own postal service. Yeah, that's why I'm more bullish on Amazon, because Amazon doesn't use UPS and FedEx, really, and pretty much, they're gonna continue to expand their delivery services, in the future. And I know Amazon is investing a lot in robotics, AWS, of course, data centers. So, yeah, I think Amazon is going to take a big market share on logistics pretty much. And a lot of, yeah, it's just, I think Amazon and Walmart, those two are going to be two of the big ones in like 15, 20 years from now. Let me see. I own a resume writing service. Nice. Nice. I like that. I like that. HR departments are now using ChatGPT to screen for resumes written by ChatGPT. You know that I saw that too, Jeremy? And they are. Yeah, they are. HR departments are going through resumes with ChatGPT pretty much. That is very very true. Very very true. I've seen that happening. Let me see. FedEx is very tied to Memphis, where bike has five DCs. Is bike a stock? Let me see. Mm-mm. No, no, it's not a stock. Let me see. Brainchild. Anyone buy VDC? It's basically a ETF that holds top 100 consumer staples, PG, KO, WMT, etc. Let me see. Let me take a look. VDC. Oh, Vanguard's Consumer Staples ETF. Expense ratio is only 0.09%, so that's good. Dividend yield is 2.20%. Let me see. Share price appreciation. It's only up 1.9%. Last 5 years is up 24%. Let me see. It has Walmart, Costco, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Philip Morris, Altria, Mondelez. Mondelez is a pretty good company too. Colgate, Monster Beverage, Kroger, Target, Cisco, Kimberly Clark, Kenvue, which is gonna be bought by Kimberly Clark soon, Keurig, ADM, Hershey. I like the Hershey company too. That's another one that I really like. Let me see the dividend real quick. Dividend growth negative 13%. That's not good. I think I'd rather get SCHD. What do you think? I think I'd rather get SCHD than this. And it has a lower expense ratio. And I guess some of these companies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, you meant Nike. Where Nike has five CDCs. Um, yeah, FedEx is very tied to Memphis, where Nike has five DCs right there. Distribution centers. That's what M means right there. Let me see. It's 9:13 already. I think I told you guys everything that I wanted to tell you about my portfolio so far. What else? What else did I wanted to talk about? I think that was pretty much it. I didn't have much to talk about today, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't have much to talk about, and I'm glad that I'm already past. What is it? 45 minutes, I think. Let me see real quick. I don't know where to see it. The analytics. No, I can't see it right here. There's 18 of you right there and only 14 likes, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. Um, Let me see what else do I have. I think that was pretty much it for me here. I'm very excited about my portfolio, and I don't know what I'm gonna be buying this week. But I think I gotta buy some more Vici properties. Honestly, any of you guys are buying Vici properties in your portfolio or hold Vici properties? Oh, what other stocks are you guys buying this week? I think I'm gonna buy more Vici properties, more Procter and Gamble once again, just to continue to grow those positions. I'll probably spend some of the cash in Vici properties. Honestly, I'll probably buy one more share because it's still at $28. The dividend is coming also. My yield on cost is at 6%, so it's looking good right now. Just want to continue growing that estimated yearly income right there. Let me see, Jeremy. Yeah, still adding extra Vici. Nice, nice. What's your position like, Jeremy? You're probably like at 100, 150 shares, maybe somewhere around there. Oh, my pajamas are broken. um, Vici ex dividend day was today. Oh yeah, it did have the the logo on my man. Hold on. Where is it? Let me take a look. Hold on. Where's this stock analysis, real quick? Vici properties. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, the ex dividend date was, yeah, it was December 17. Yeah, which it was today. So any shares that you held as of yesterday. So I have 50.6 shares. That's gonna be times 45 cents. So that's gonna be 50 shares times 45 cents. How much is that? Let me see. 50 shares times 0.45. Wow. I'm gonna better get about 22 bucks. Jeez. And I don't have the drip on. Yes. Yes. Okay. My son is calling me already. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Oh, Tim calculated it for me. 22 and a half shares. 22 and a half dollars. Wow. Yeah, I know. Oh man. I gotta build it up even more. I gotta build it up to like 100 shares of Vici properties. I gotta build it up to 100 shares. That's gonna be 40 something bucks right there. Let me see. I bought ORBS. Let me take a look. ORBS. So that's Eco Holdings right there. Okay. This is a management solutions and corrugated packaging company. Packaging and containers. Okay. Also, this is like a penny stock. Yeah, this is a penny stock right here. Then you have BMNR. Oh, Bitmine. Yep. Yeah. I've seen some people on X buying this. I don't know if I want to grow my X. I don't know if I want to focus on my X Twitter account. Give me 1 second, okay? My son wants to open the door. I can't let him open the door. And SoFi, okay, and the energy midstream stocks I mentioned, and QXO, nice, nice. Let me see. All of them in my hindsight 50-50 fund. So not large positions. Okay, small positions. That's good. Small positions. That's good. That's like me right now in my full portfolio. My Bitcoin is only 2.71%. So it's not much. $1,000 I have invested in it. I'm down 16% though in my portfolio right there. Let me see. Music. I had to put my iPad down. Otherwise, I would have bought SoFi. LOL. Trying to stay strong until January 1st. Oh man, the thrill. But yeah, Bitcoin right now it's only 2.71% of my portfolio. I really want SCHD to be 50% of my portfolio. And I'm really, really happy. I did not calculate that Vici properties dividend, but wow. I think, man, I think I want to make it to 100 shares of Vici properties. Yeah, I think I gotta aim at that. I don't know, 22 bucks. Wow, from one of my positions. That's definitely awesome right there. Man, I'm happy with that. That will pay my Netflix subscription for that month. The thrill. They are rolling out tons of new features, and the rate cuts will increase their margins. Okay. Um. All right, guys. So my son is pretty much like, I don't know what's going on, but I gotta go ahead and check on him real quick. But I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's 9:19 already. I definitely have fun today, so very very happy to chat with you guys today. I will definitely be posting a DCA Friday episode, and then I'm also stay over there, okay? And then I'm also stay over there. And then I'm also gonna be chatting on Sunday's video. No, stay over there. All right, everyone. I hope everybody have a good night. Um, and then don't forget to leave. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Sunday live stream. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.